Hi friends, so today we are going to be talking about some suffixes. Now you might have heard of suffixes before. A suffix is a word ending that changes the meaning of the word. So it's usually a few letters at the end of the word together that give a word a certain meaning. So let's take a look at some words. Take a look at these words. We have slower, faster, sweeter, and colder. What do you notice that's similar about these words? What do they have in common? Right, so all of these words have ER at the end. ER. ER is a suffix. ER has a special meaning. When we put ER at the end of the word, how does it change the meaning of the word? If I say that somebody, or maybe like a turtle, is slow, but a snail is even slower, what does that mean when I say slower? Right, the snail is more slow than the turtle. So when I add ER to the end of the word, that means more. If I say one person runs fast, but another person runs faster, that means they're more fast than the first person. If I say a cookie is sweet, but a bar of chocolate is sweeter, that means that the chocolate is more sweet than the cookie. If I say something is cold, but something else is colder, can you think of two things that are cold and colder? Well, I think that the refrigerator is cold, but what's something that's even colder than the refrigerator? Yeah, maybe a freezer is colder, or maybe ice, or maybe even snow might be colder than a refrigerator. Yeah, okay. Now let's take a look at these words. When we add a suffix to a word, the word that we add that ending to is called the base word. So let's see, we have these two base words, and we're going to add the suffix ER to the end. So if I have this word, what does this word say? All, tall. Now if I add ER to the end of that, now what does my word say? I know ER says so this word says taller, taller. That means more tall. Well, a bush might be tall, but a tree is even taller. Means more. Okay, what does this word say? Long, long. Okay. If I add ER to the end, I know ER says what sound? What sound does ER make? ER makes So when I put these together, long, what word did I make? Longer, nice job. Longer means more long. Let's take a look at some different words. What do these words have in common? What's similar about these words? We have slowest, fastest, sweetest, and coldest. What do you notice is similar? Right, they all have EST at the end, which says est. Est is another suffix, an ending for a word that means the most. If I say that a sloth is the slowest animal, Sorry guys, my other video ended. Okay, so we said slowest. If I say that a sloth is the slowest animal in the whole world, that means it's the most slow out of all of the animals in the world. If I say that a cheetah is the fastest animal I know, that means it's the most fast out of all the animals that I know. Fastest. Est, E-S-T, means most. Okay, so let's take a look at these base words again. Remember, a base word is a word that we can add an ending to change its meaning. So remember, we have tall and long. If I add est, my suffix, to tall, what word did I make? Remember, est says est. What word is this? Right, I made tallest. Tallest. The most tall. I'm thinking some of the tallest people in the world are probably people who play basketball. There's some pretty tall people. They might be some of the tallest, most tall people. Okay, now what if I take this word long and I add est to the end? My suffix est. Remember, est says what sound? What does est make? Est. So what word is this? Longest. Nice job. Longest. The longest. The most long. Okay. So now what I'm going to have you guys work on is I have a sorting activity where you're going to take words with our er suffix and words with the est suffix, and you're going to sort them, and you're going to read them and underline or circle the suffix, so the ending of the word. Okay. If I can figure out how to end my video. Oh no. Okay, here we go. All right, so okay, I will see you guys later.